Got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I gotta learn. I'ma call up the whole team.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Capt.Eric and I'm gonna be casting the real Diablo Garcia that was a Frankenstein that Mr. Dan hooked me up with. Again, this is strictly set up for tournament casting only. I'm definitely going to start practicing a lot more for it because I know I can hit better distances, but I'm also throwing a pretty heavy weight. So today I've actually got 6 ounces and 8 ounces, but I'm going to go and warm up with the 6 ounce because this is the first time I cast this reel, so I have no idea how it's going to react. I also need to find the starting points of where I need to time my spool for when I release. It'll start to spin without it backlash. And when you're getting into this style of casting, you want to put it to where you've got a greater distance on the startup, so that way you got that initial great distance of it going in speed, so that way at the end result you got plenty of distance already out there. A lot of times that's where it hurts you. If you don't have the right startup speed, it's actually going to slow down your overall cast, so it actually starts right there. I think that's zero out. Like I said, I don't know this system, so I'm going to have to learn it. The other drawback is I forgot to bring my monofilament. Finally cleaned out my truck, and I totally forgot it, so now I got to overcome. And since I've been throwing braid, I'm going to go ahead and use the tight line braid as my top shot, since I don't have any monofilament. And I'm actually the first one here. For some reason, I thought I saw 6:30 in the morning, not 7:30 for Nick's post about coming out here to cast. So here we go. I'm going to get it set up and get it on the rod and go from there. But I'm excited, a little scared or anxious. And we've all had the break-offs, and, during cast out and stuff like that. But I'm definitely looking forward to this, so we'll see what happens, see who shows up first to come join me. Don't know, but it was pretty crazy. On my live video feed, we had the haters shut down or complain to YouTube, saying that we had hate speech going on when we were talking about the desalinization project that they're trying to shove down our throats in the city of Corpus Christi. We are definitely not taking it lightly, because this is something that is really going to mess up the bays if it's allowed to do it the way they want to do it. Obviously, they're going to set it up the easiest way possible for them to make money without spending more money, but they also want the taxpayers to come out of pocket to pay for it, while big businesses are the ones that are making the money, including those that are in the pocket of big businesses, because this is not good for the city. We want growth, yes, but we want growth where it's not going to kill our bays and or our fisheries. Our tourism and everything is based off of the fishing that happens in the bays, the tourism and all of that. These guys can't even go out and catch shrimp in those areas because it's so polluted. It's going to kill a whole bunch of other businesses, not just the fishing industry. Restaurants will suffer. Tourism is going to suffer. The locals were definitely going to suffer because, they want us to pay for this out of our own dime. And they're talking $700 million just for the first plant. And then they want to put it in the Hillcrest area, which is one of the oldest parts of the city. So, yeah, definitely not cool. Light lines I'm not used to playing with. I definitely got to admit that. I think this is 10 or 12 pound mono backing right here that Dan already put on here, it's set up so that way I can do the 6 ounce and 8 ounce on casting. Also too, on my YouTube channel, I will be posting up on the community page where you can go email and everything, and voice your opinion and your concerns on there, because even if you're not from Corpus Christi and you come down and visit, you're going to be feeling it too, because are you going to be able to keep coming down here to enjoy these waters and swimming with your family? I would like to see these politicians that are voting for it go out there and take their families and go swim in that area that they're imposing these deals on there. I guarantee they don't. But they want the rest of us to suck it up and take it. When doing this, you need to put on at least 8 wraps on the spool. 4, 5, 7, 8. Got enough on there for a few break-offs. And it will happen, guys. You'll see it like it. But I'm going to do some light casts just until I can get the feel of the reel. Like I said, this is my first time casting this reel. Big shout out to Big Dan for hooking me up. I need to find my other reel that I bought from Mr. Abu. For some reason, I have no idea where it's at. Probably in my truck somewhere. It's got to be in my truck somewhere. I just got to look for it. Alright, I'm going to do a simple cast. Hopefully it's not a break-off cast. So. Alright guys, so with the Hatteras cast, you see the weight come behind me. I want to set it up to where it's completely straight in line with the rod before I start the cast. This is very important to getting the rod to load up way back behind you before you actually go to commit to your cast. That will ensure that you're going to get the most produced force to make the cast happen and get your distance where you want it to be. Obviously right here I was just doing it so that way I can kind of test the reel. I definitely don't miss this. There's a backlash right at the end of it, and oh, there's Mr. Nick Myers. Morning. Nick, it's breakaway. So I'm trying to get this out, but the current is moving like it's moving right, since there is no surf weight on there. It's getting sucked by the brake, by the current that's out there, so making it a little difficult to keep. Gotta hold this so I can get a little bit of looseness over here. He's pulling on the spool before I can get it loose. Yeah, I can't believe they reported my channel for hate speech.
You know, I got a letter saying the same thing, but it wasn't from YouTube. It wanted me to sign in to sort it out. I never did. And I never saw anything. I went to YouTube itself, and there was no input from them, so I knew it was bullshit.
Yeah, but it kicked me off the
live. I never got kicked off, you see.
Yeah, it told me 5 minutes, and it kicked me off the live video feed.
He's a hateful bastard.
This is annoying me. I can't get that level.
Good morning. Good morning, mate. Nick White. I'm out here on the north side of the factory where we do our casting training. Normally from about 7:30 to 8:30. Some of the casters stay here and cast more. It's a good way for them to practice. Anyhow, today we've got a low tide line. to watch your mates nick like front brake wherever they go.
You almost sound professional there.
I've been doing this fucking 10 years now. That's a long time, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And you know what's crazy is like we talk about it now and like we think back to when we started, we're like, damn, it's already been 10 years. Like,
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I started we were looking yesterday, I had Beach Bomber in there.
Yeah.
2009 I started doing videos.
Uh-huh.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you almost sound like you've done that before.
How are you this morning? Oh, you're early. I thought you were late.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
Oh no, not another one.
This is my first one. I'm trying out that reel that I was afraid to cast last time. I
Yeah.
thought this was sharp, so I
Filed it down.
a little bit. It was just like the current is ripping. And they keep tightening up the line before I can get it loose over here. Oh, it's ripping hard south. This is annoying. I do not miss mono at all. God, this is taking me forever to get this out of there. There it goes, finally. Jesus. 219. I think I might put on my chest mount just so y'all can see the cast from this side. Yeah, if I have it in there, I'll put it on that way y'all can see it. It looks pretty cool from this side. You get to see all that line burning off of the reel. I just don't like the head mount because it's so heavy with the phone and everything else. Hold on. We gotta zoom in on this guy. That's Mr. Big Dan, or another Dan, not Big Dan, but another Dan. So. That's nice. That's nice.
Whoa. Not too bad for a fishing reel.
Let's see it real quick.
860 feet at full spool.
Damn, man.
And that's what's left.
Nice.
There's 700 there.
There you go.
Not a fishing reel.
I didn't bring my fishing reel this time. Well, no, it's in the truck. I got it. But definitely, I think that's where we need.
Give us a whirl, man.
All right, guys. So as I swing back on my cast, you can see where it starts to load up there, and continuously loads up, and then I can get that weight up and moving. But I think I could still improve on my form. So back to more casting and then timing it out. See how long my cast is.
Here it is. Full spool.
I didn't pay attention to the sun, and we lost a lot of visual because the sun was in the way. So.
Oh yeah. Ooh. That looked good.
There you go.
Nick had some good numbers yesterday.
Y'all were practicing yesterday?
Yeah, we went over to Bill Witt Park.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of I went over and we monkeyed with my turnover, and I was going to the gym.
Yeah, awesome.
Pulled
Yeah.
back in, it's like, you know what? Let's go cast.
I wonder why that's not. Look, I got an underwrap. It caught.
Oh, it did.
I felt it go like that. I thought, it got a good distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you were hitting some freaking money shots yesterday.
Yeah, it went good.
Tammy, you got
Yep.
I got the drone.
I got to put a shot.
Okay.
Ooh. Weight came off.
Wait, came off. I don't think it snapped. I think it just like
Shock
just.
leader, a piece of the shock leader broke. Clean break. I wonder how the hell that happened. That's clean.
Well, they didn't blow up too bad on you.
Yeah, right? When I can live the crack guide more so than I can being a shitty caster.
So which side was it?
The top one, tip top. So we were looking at it, and the brake was too clean. So we looked at it. I stopped it because I wanted to start the left. I had to stop that cast, man. For whatever reason, I launched it too far to the left.
Yeah, so you let go way over here, and then you brought the rod down to there for like after the cast.
Bad cast. You can use that as an example of what not to do.
All right. Yeah, I'm doing that last cast for my buddy's.
Cast again, Albert?
Yeah. You want to go, Nick?
Huh?
You want to go so I can get you on film too?
No, I just lost my line.
Oh, you what?
Then got an underloop, broke my line.
One of the beautiful things about casting and recording it, being able to break it down in slow motion, is so that way I can learn my timing better. And you can see as the weight is pulled to the back and then it goes to the front, you can see which way it is loading the rod. Obviously this is a heavy duty rod, so it takes a lot for it to go. But right there, as I start moving forward, you can see the rod was already loaded, so I can get it to go and move further. But I need to see this when I'm actually on a land cast, so that way I can see if it's improving my cast or hurting my cast. The only thing I can do now is just count the seconds using the phone or the time on the phone to be able to let me know where it's going. Oh man, that was burning off out there.
Good ones, man. They'll go and go.
Definitely got to get used to it. But it was also too, like I said, that startup time.
Yep.
I was still slowing it down on that one. I'm starting to play with it more, so I got to figure it out.
Nice. Yeah, the closer we get to
Disaster?
this tournament, man. Yeah. Well, I mean, seriously, if you want numbers, you got to run it somewhere between reckless and disastrous.
Yeah.
I mean, like, go ahead. Go ahead. Like Big Lou says, man, if you ain't blowing up, you ain't trying, right?
Right.
And God knows I'll blow it up.
He's not just talking about the shitter either.
Smokes, is she improved?
Know what?
She's improved a ton.
Oh yeah.
Look at that, Sammy. You gotta love that reel.
Woo, that sounded nice.
And I got some hang time, right? Yeah. Here you go.
Nice. Show it. Look. What pound? Hold on, a little lower.
That is
You're too high. I mean, you're too low. I can't get it on camera. There it is.
0.31 diameter line, and which is a 14-pound test, and that's what I need to cast a 150-gram sinker tournament. So that's quite a bit of line expelled.
Okay, so then if you're throwing a 14, then I'm probably a little higher than that then?
What's the line diameter?
I have no idea. He set it up for a 175 and 8 ounce.
So 175, you're going to need a 0.34.
Which is?
Probably, I would guess, in the 17 to 18 pound range.
Yeah.
I'll fish with that line all day.
Mm.
With my bait casters, 17 to 20 is all I need. But I'm all about throwing the lighter line out there versus the super heavy stuff.
Mm.
But I couldn't wrestle monsters all day with that. Not that I haven't, but it takes me a little while to bring them in.
Right. Well, yeah, because I mean, obviously, you're playing with lighter test. You got to roll that drag some more.
Yeah.
All right.
I landed one time a 43.5-inch red from from about 650 feet out at 17-pound mono. It took me, I don't know, all of 12, 15 minutes, but we landed it. I landed another one time, a 44-inch black drum in the surf, about 600 feet out at 17-pound mono. It's just a long fight, man.
Oh, it is, and in the surf it's worse because I did.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I don't have my glasses on. Look at my knot. Is it fraying or is it just?
No, it's just a tag in.
I remind you all,
Okay.
We can cut that off.
get your beach Snickers.
Yeah, so I was
I already
thinking about
got
that this
mine.
morning.
Do I already have mine? I gotta double check.
So yours, yeah,
There you,
buddy.
bring it over here and I can clean some of that off.
Oh, okay. I thought I had a wind knot, so you see line everywhere. So, because.
Still reeling that line in.
So as I'm practicing, I am keeping an eye on the timing, and right there you see how before I move my left foot the weight is coming back. That is very important for me to load up the rod as much as possible. So you see the amount of pressure that I'm pulling it from the front to come back behind me. I want it. Oh, that is so beautiful. That is what I'm looking for right there.
Are you serious?
What?
Holy. How far do you?
I mean, that was all 7%. Easy.
Get that higher startup time now.
No, I'm on 8. 800 is there. Just have to
Man, I'm reaching for the groove.
find a technique. How do you
No, I brought the GDX or the GDX out with me. I don't know if I'll throw it.
I just now broke the water or the beach. Takes a, I mean,
I'm over you.
these casting rails, man, they take a little while to bring the line up.
That they do.
Steady reeling. But I mean, that line is out there pretty good. My goal for this year is to get into the 800 club.
Yeah, you and me both, boss. I know I can do it now that I've actually got a reel that is set up for that high-speed cast. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Because I've been throwing a fishing reel.
Yeah. I mean, it's one thing to throw a fishing reel 700 feet, right?
Yeah.
But when you get into the casting reel, you're looking for that 800, everything's got to be right. Then you got these dudes that just like, they hit 800 like nothing. And it's like, man, dude, I wish I could get there.
Well, how long have they been doing it, too?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, look at Will.
Yeah.
Will hit 800s like I'm hitting, 600.
Yeah, but he's what, 20 years into it?
Yeah, just expect it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and it happens. He tells me one time he hits like 831 right off the rip. And he's like, I even got loose parts in my reel. I have to go back and fix it. I just shook my head and laughed. And what are you going to say?
Yeah.
It's like this. It's like, listen, grab the reel and he shakes it and you can hear shit rattling around. You gotta be kidding me, dude.
I think I was there for that. Like, he was by his truck and he was shaking his reel and like it falling.
Yeah. Yeah, it was,
Trying to crank as fast as I can so I can show y'all what it looks like for us on the reel. And I'm throwing a 6-ounce right now. There it goes. Finally breaking the surface over here. Woo!